Hello there, and thanks for joining me for my review of the Tipp-Ex mini pocket mouse. So I use a lot of these. I'm really into paper planning, so I don't like mistakes in my planner, so I tend to use Tipp-Ex whenever I need to. I don't like crossing out, and general note taking is rather quite useful for perhaps be ideal for school or work or anything that you don't want to see crossing outs on. It's perhaps more important stuff. So these are one of the few correction tapes that I find that don't start skipping. So I've used this for quite a while now, and you see there's no bits missing. Sometimes on the cheaper ones you get bits peeling off and it pulls. So excuse my menu plan, but I'll just show you them working in action. So you can see there, it strikes through really well. No peeling up or anything like that. And they're quite easy to be really specific as well, because you can just line up the bottom. So yeah, I have not got a bad thing to say about these. I tend to buy them in a multi-pack just because it tends to be a little bit more cost effective. This I actually bought a set of 3. So obviously the more you get, probably the cheaper they end up being per little mouse. And they look really cute, don't they? They're quite nice to have in your bag. I prefer the mini ones than the bigger ones because I find them a bit too bulky. These are quite easy to store in your pencil case, so you can have them on the go. So yeah, they'd be really good for school, or perhaps if you study something else. I actually study at home, so I've got one downstairs where my planner is, and then I've got one upstairs where I study, so I can easily grab one when I need it. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope if you get some, then you're as happy with them as I've been. Thanks very much for watching.